When you are done with the first video and drawing where your person meets the background, you are then going to go on to the hairline, okay, where my person's hair meets their face. So in this case, Jennifer Lawrence, I've gone around all the way. Now I'm going to start in here. Okay, and I'm going to grid draw that also on my paper. You are going to do this while I do it in the video. Okay, again, I'm doing this very lightly because I do not want to see these outlines in the end. I would also like you guys to do it very lightly as well. Okay, so what was unique about my situation with her hair is that you have hair that comes down, but I also mapped out the shadow that goes around the hair. Okay, so that's why I have this area right here. You can do that as well.
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, then we're gonna go to the other side where her hair meets her forehead is the line that I'm gonna put on my paper. Okay, and at any point, if you look like, or if you look at it and you say, okay, it's not exactly coming out how it should be, it's because you haven't grid drawn it perfectly. Okay, you can just go back, you can erase some, you can go back in and fix it. Okay, now I'm gonna work on her jawline. So again, where I see it starts up here in 7C. So I'm gonna come to 7C, and I'm gonna get her jawline in the same way that it is in the photograph. Okay, that's what the grid does, is it keeps us perspectively, proportionally, everything should come out the same. Okay, we're using math on two different surfaces to keep everything, again, in proportion. Okay, as I look at that, her jaw comes out a little too far. So I'm gonna do is sort of make that more of a gradual line like I see in the photograph. I'm gonna come over here where her neck starts. I'm gonna get her neck in there. Okay, I'm gonna get her ears. And again, the only way I know where to put everything is because I see it on the grid. Okay, this is just where her hair kind of flows down her face, so I'm just getting that line in between her hair changes. Okay, you're gonna pull out these different details as well. Okay, the next step then is we're gonna go on to the facial features. 3 things that you guys have practiced very recently the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. We're gonna start by grid drawing the eyes. Where I see the eye, most of it is in D5. Some of it is in C5. That's the same type of way I'm gonna draw my drawing. Okay, again, it's gonna be light enough so that we can erase it in the end. And I'm really gonna focus on the shapes, the shape of her actual eye. And the beauty of this project is everybody that I've put into that folder has different shapes of eyes, has different shaped noses and mouths. So you chose yours, and you gotta stay true to what shape your person actually has on their face. It can't be generic, otherwise it's not gonna come out looking like your celebrity. So you have to, again, stay true to what you see in the photograph. Okay, and most of you aren't gonna get this on the first shot. And that's okay. That's what our eraser's for. Okay, I have one eye somewhat done. I'm gonna come back and tweak it a lot more. I'm gonna go on to my second eye, which I see most of it is in F5. Some of it's in E5. And as I'm looking at this, I see that I probably have drawn this a little bit too big, so I'm gonna downsize slightly. These are small things you're gonna also be doing. Okay, tweaking your person so that you can make it look like the person you're supposed to. So as I look at that, I feel like the eyes are slightly off. You just need to keep working on just tweaking those fine details. Okay, you can turn your paper, but make sure that you're still looking at your reference photo. Okay, and something we do called sighting. You can take your pencil, you can hold it against, say, the tops of her eyes. And I just want to see if my angle of her eyes is correct. I'm going to keep my paper in the same manner. And I noticed that this one needs to be drawn slightly higher. Okay, so I've used my pencil to get the correct angle. Okay. Then you can move on to her nose, or his nose, whoever you're doing. Okay. Just make sure that you're in the right box. I didn't think I was second guessing myself. Okay, we're just gonna kind of get the general shape of what you see in here. See, I went too wide, so I'm gonna erase. And this is what it's gonna be like. You're never gonna get it perfect on the first try. Okay, we're also not going to be adding any of the shading right now. Again, you're doing this light enough so that you're able to erase this in the end. And then we're gonna go on to the mouth. You're also gonna grid draw the mouth, how you see it. So my mouth starts in 7D. I'm gonna start hers in 7D. Okay, again, the edges of, or the corners of your mouth should go out to the pupil. The edges of your nose should go out to the corners of the mouth. Which I see, this is slightly off. Okay, and again, that's what it's all about. You're gonna keep going in, fixing things, making them how you want them to be, just a little bit at a time. But you do actually have to stay true to the shapes that you see on your specific person's face, like I said, in order for it to look like them. Okay, once you are done, we're gonna work on something in the next video.